That is a much different view than yesterday. Although the sun is shining, that's a bonus. Welcome to episode 7, February here in Comlands. This is the 200 horsepower challenge parallel series with still at time of recording, of Rusty Money Gaming, Crustu, who had originally come up with the concept, and Gaming Joy, who helped me do a small edit to store deliveries. So now I'm at 5% instead of 2.5% to try to kind of maybe level the playing field a little bit from it still feels a little bit easy with easy economy. So I figured we'll at least double the cost of having us something delivered. Of hopefully, which we're going to be buying something soon, which would be there's one thing that we might look at today, depending on time. But then as soon as a forge wagon becomes available, we'll look at purchasing that. But anyways, yeah, it snowed, so we're playing this on without seasons, I guess, seasonal growth. But the one thing that we didn't discuss and didn't make an adjustment to is fixed visual. What is it? The fixed visual month, where you can select the sort of weather and lighting from a specific month, so you wouldn't run into situations like this where you could potentially have to harvest your crops in the snow. Anyways, it's all good. It's just snow. I looked at the forecast and we're supposed to see a bit of a clearing or mid-morning. And it's supposed to go to like 9 degrees. So it's quite possible that all the snow will melt anyways. So let's be hopeful because this is what it looks like outside my window right now in real life. I don't want this. I don't want to play video games in the snow. So, okay, let's go do a quick check on hay and silage. Yeah, you slide a little bit. Actually, there's no sense checking there because it doesn't tell me. I'll have to go into the menu, I guess. No changes overnight other than the snow, but no changes introduced by myself. Everything is as it was when we left. Crop-wise, let's do a quick crop tour just to make sure that we're not missing something. But crop-wise, we should have no surprises. The canola is obviously not ready. It's still looking like an ugly plant instead of a nice flower. The sunflowers are not tall enough yet, so I would say that they're not ready. Obviously, the wheat won't be ready because we just planted it. The only question I'd have maybe would be the oats, because they were in like stage 3, were they not? Okay, so they're growing. They're in like what would be the final stage. So I guess next stop is we'd be harvesting. So anyways, let's go get back in the tractor here where it's warm because we got the heat on, and we'll go. We can't do much unless we have money. So we've got about here, let's go find out exactly what we have. I checked when I logged into the map earlier, and then basically allowed us to sleep in quite a ways there because it was dark. 5 o'clock in the morning was dark, and it only started to get light out around 7 o'clock. So we have 92,000 liters. What's 90,000 liters? Let's check what the price is. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about, the weather. It's clear anyways, and then look, right around here is supposed to get warm. What the hell? Look at July, 38 degrees Celsius. That's going to be hot. Okay, silage. Well, we're low, but we're only like $10 below the max. So we could, what did I say? 716? 716 times 91, I think. So it's like $65,000. So I think we're going to get $65,000 right now, and then we will. We may as well look at the hay. The hay storage now. I want to look at a greenhouse, and I want to look at the cow field, which I'd feel bad putting them out in the snow like this, but you know what? They're tough, I guess. First step is going to be selling silage. So we do our. Oh wait, where am I going? I should have supposed to fill up the silage first. The snow's got me thrown off a little bit, I think. Growing up in Canada, there's always that moment every year where you wake up and it's the first day where there's snow. And it's always shocking, even though it shouldn't be because it happens every single year. But you look out the window and you're like, oh no, what are we going to do? And then you sort of hope for a snow day if you're in school. And depending on where you live in the country, sometimes you get that snow day because they don't have the infrastructure to clear the snow. But unfortunately, that's not where I grew up. Look at that silage pouring right through the snow. I debated on getting a plow. I thought maybe that could be fun, but for the one day of the year that we're gonna have snow, which I probably just jinxed that, and we're gonna have way more now because I said that. I don't think it's worth getting the plow. The rear-mounted snowblowers are cool. I guess if I saw one on sale, maybe we would look at that. Oh, don't miss. Won't have to back that up. So we might not have to sell. I'm kind of thinking that we at one point we saw silage spike to 640 something. So I'm kind of hoping we see that again. I don't want to put too much in the ground, so to speak, yet. Let's go look at what some of the costs are. It's gonna be hard with the snow to figure out. Well, figure out a couple things. We have to. Maybe we won't worry about the straw right now. Let's look. I want to look at this greenhouse. I added a couple things too. So silage. We should have another option for. Oh, I say I'm not going to worry about the straw right now, but I'll just look in here quickly. We should have another option for straw storage. Yeah, because the okay, so they're pretty much the same. So we have. Well, that's not very much of a small barn. I found this that I had not activated in the mod hub. I don't know. Not really digging that. Yeah, this thing's way more free formed. You can sort of okay, we might place this anyways because once I place this, I can sort of determine where I want to put the greenhouse. So this is going to be something that goes along the side here. So both triggers are inside. So you dump in there, and you pick up in there. So let's give ourselves a bit of room. That should be enough room there to get in between the buildings so we can still hit the trigger for the grass drying. Then afterwards, you get to determine what the hell happened with the ground. Let's go here. Let's go here. Change it to this. Increase that. Move that over. And let's do some flattening because that definitely created some deformation. I don't see the money disappearing really quickly. My dog's staring at me right now. All right, so that's a reasonable slope, I think. We'll have to drive through just to double check, but I think we'd be okay there. Hopefully it's not screwed up the triggers or anything. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Yeah, that'll work. So then we just want to put in, I guess we're just going to widen this. How's this side looking? Pretty good. So it might be hard to see if we have any gaps until, well, there's really not any snow. So let's go take a look. Actually, let's go take a drive. So you got to kind of watch with any kind of tipper trailer here that you don't smoke the ceiling, I guess. I just realized. That's going to be interesting. I really like the building, though. All right, let's see about the grass dryer. So if we go up the inside, how's that look? Wish I had like the 1986 pickup or something right now. We could be doing donuts. So if we bypass that and head over here, oh yeah, we have lots of room. That's perfect. These two buildings go really well together. I'll have a look inside. Yeah, we'll likely park the forage wagon in there. Well, we'll see if we get the big one. If our wishes come true and we can get the big one, then maybe it won't fit in here. Okay, I like it. All right, so Next up, so it's construction day here, obviously. I don't know where if I can even fit this anywhere right now. On in this corner here, anyways. And that's going to be greenhouses. And there's a greenhouse that I've never used down here. I double checked. We have the ability to sell the products that it grows. The tree nursery. Yeah, I've never actually used this before. Nothing like testing something for the first time on like in the middle of a series, I guess. I don't know where it would go though. That's the only challenge. Oh, actually, maybe they definitely like to tell you that they're overlapping with something, even though clearly they're not overlapping with anything. Oh, this could be a perfect spot actually. So the pallets spawn on the back. So you need to be able to get at them. All the inputs. So it's really hard to just put it up against something, I guess. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it can't go here. No, we need to keep that open for travel. I don't know why this area says it's restricted. And that just could be because it's not flat, maybe. I don't know. That area, this area is maybe a bit of a lost cause for something like that. I don't think we're going to get that flat. Yeah, this would be great if we were taking back some of this grass field, but I don't really want to do that right yet. We don't have to. Oh, this could work. This could work because we don't really need this space other than it's just out front of that, right? So but I have a funny feeling this is going to just shred the ground. Ugh, I don't know. I guess what I don't want to do is place it and have it create so much deformation that we have to remove it. And then, yeah, look at how this hill's crazy. I don't think that's going to work. That might work. I mean, the spawn point. Yeah, no, I don't think that's. I don't think that's a good idea. We might not have a place. I kind of want to place this somewhere because I'd like to get something happening. Okay, well, alternatively, we're going to have this section here where we're going to be placing the cows, right? So we could have a couple of these like greenhouse type productions near the front. I say near the front, I'm already moving it backwards, but I just don't know what the deformation. I guess you just have to place it and then find out, right? Let's look at something here. Landscaping. Let's use this to sort of flatten, i.e., remove the snow. Hard in the wintertime. I don't mind removing a bit of the snow like this though, because I mean, well, I have this feeling it's going to melt anyways. And how else are you supposed to figure out where to put things? Like it's barely doing anything. You can't. The money's not even moving. Well, let's see what that does. A bit of a change of pace from the previous episodes, but also it snowed. So what do you want? We're striving for one episode per month, basically, I guess. So kind of want to still be able to get some stuff done this month and not just skip to the next month, right? Yeah, okay. So I mean, it looks low in the back, so it's probably going to raise the back. Hopefully not lower the front. All right, looks like it brought the ground up, so let's see what that did. I saw the whole ground just come up when I placed it. Does it have its own grass texture? No, maybe not. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Hopefully this isn't screwing with the triggers. I'll go into the menu so you can see why I placed this. I think you'll understand pretty quickly. But let me show you what the rationale is behind this. Besides the fact that I think it looks really cool. So we'll do some landscaping around this also, but let's just take a quick look here. We have a bit of a floating trigger there. The building has a bit of a gap, so we'll put some grass down. How cool is this though? It doesn't quite fit with the winter. You know, it's open and there's dirt in there, but that's right. I remember reading this. We gotta hope that I can buy some. I think I can buy manure and wood chips. Anyways, we'll put in we'll hopefully be able to get manure. I guess I was thinking we'll get manure from the cows, and then I don't know where I'd be getting wood chips, and wood chips come in all. I got to use wood chips in all of them. Yes. Well, we'll see. Maybe I can just buy them right in the production. But in the end, we can produce bamboo, agave. I have no idea what a yew tree is, or boxwood. And when you come over to the selling, you'll see this is all kind of in the same area down here. Are you seeing that? What the hell? So how fast does this grow? I don't know. And if this becomes too wildly productive, then I'm not going to continue using it. But like I'm assuming that it grows a tree every once in a while. But like, what the hell? I mean, you got to put some effort into it. There is a version here that you don't need wood chips. Okay, that's good. So we just need seeds and manure and water. Right. So I don't know if we'll test it out. I just saw that and I thought, man, that is ridiculous. It could potentially be a home run for us when it comes to dollars. I honestly, it did catch me a little off guard. I thought there was a version that just produced if you use water. I guess maybe I was just hopeful. But I'm not seeing that there. I'm seeing that we're going to need the other inputs, which is fine. Yeah, I like the way it looked, and I saw some of the potential for dollars, and I'm like, ooh, that's absolutely ridiculous. So we will just paint a bit of an area here. Throw down a smite of gravel. I was asking the other guys about something that I don't think any of us necessarily considered when we were so sorry. There's one other silo or greenhouse that I was looking at, but we're not going to worry about that right now. I just want to look and see what's going on with the silage here, because we might want to dump a little bit more and then go and throw in the cow pen. But yeah, sorry. There's one other thing. So we have seasonal growth off, but we didn't actually consider the fact that there's that fixed visual month where you can select one month and have all of your calendar months keep on turning, but you can choose what month you like, what month's weather, foliage and lighting you want to have all the time. So you could pick July, for example, see where it was like 38 degrees or whatever. So you could pick July, and then it would always be, the sun would come up when it should for July. Oh, look at the hills back there, look really cool. The sun would come up for July, the weather would be for July, the trees would look like July, but it would still be like February in the calendar. That was something that we hadn't actually nobody mentioned, and maybe nobody noticed. If we hadn't planned, well, we didn't plan our crops necessarily, but if you don't plan your crops properly, you could very well end up having to harvest in the snow. If the snow is only like this, you can still pretty much see what you're doing, which is okay. If the snow gets deeper, though, then it could be a problem. This will go down as more of the random episode. I think the last episode, despite the fact that there was no game audio, was a pretty good one. I thought getting that at a bigger field, and then I just had such a great time mowing, just working the grass over on the other side of the river. Like, everything just looked so amazing. That was a really satisfying episode. This one definitely feels a little more what would the word be, like, combobulated or whatever. All right, let's go down here. But what really is it's you know what it is? We're spending money today. Maybe that's why I feel weird. That's got to be what it is. But if I'm gonna feel weird, just know there's you know, I want to have 100,000 liters of silage in here. But once so it means we're gonna have about 200,000 liters of sellable silage if we want to retain 100,000 liters. So buildings look good there. Okay, let's go over here and let's further explore. Wait, sorry, before we do that, why don't we see if we can purchase a water trailer, something for water and something for and can we get a pallet of manure? I don't think I have any seeds right now. No, I don't. So if we found a pallet of seeds and a pallet of manure, there's 1,000 liters of manure for $250. Let's look quickly too. Okay, so at 5%, is that right? 50. Yeah, roughly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we have it set to 5% now. Thank you, Josh from Gaming Joy, for helping me with that. Or doing it, I guess. Let's look for, we want a pallet of seeds. I guess I could get a bag. If we set up a greenhouse complex, I'm going to want to get a distributor. Let's grab these, go over to the silo, or the silo. I keep calling the greenhouses silos for some reason. We'll go over there, we'll take a good look, and we'll figure out what we want for water. I can't get both of these at the same time, can I? This is what I look like when I'm bringing the groceries in. There's nothing worse though, so like often on the way home from the grocery store, I'll stop and grab a coffee, and then I go to bring everything in. Oh yeah, no, it's not even letting me. I gotta get the manure over there first. I'll go to bring everything in, and my hands will be super full, and then I see the coffee in the cup holder there, and then I always, like, I'm 100 feet from the front door, but I'm always trying to figure out a way to bring that coffee in at the same time. And it'll drive me crazy. I'll work on it for like 10 minutes before I come in. Meanwhile, I probably could have come in, put all the groceries away, got my coffee, and been playing Farm Sim or something already. Okay, we're gonna have to widen this. That looks like seeds. Obviously, this must be, is that manure? That must be manure. I'm sure it won't let you put the stuff in the wrong place anyways, but. Okay, so I'm guessing we can probably just do this. Yep. If this thing starts spitting out $50,000 pallets of trees every day, I'm going to feel a little bit guilty. Got that bag swinging around. There you go. All right, let's get that in there. Definitely want some more gravel and stuff down here. I mean, the input costs are not very expensive, and if we do have manure, I mean, if we can get manure out of the cows, then we should be doing pretty good. All right, so then we would just need water, right? I don't know which one we should. So boxwood takes 200 liters of water. Well, I guess what's the output, right? 200 liters of water, 3 liters of seeds, 20 liters of manure, and you get 3 trees, I guess. This is roughly half the inputs, but you get 1 tree. I'm assuming that means 1 tree. Agave, you get probably, I don't know, agave and yew trees are maybe the best. Ugh, creepy. All right, let's find a water trailer here. I got to get something that's easy to use. I don't want something that, I guess what I mean is I don't want something with one of those squirrely trailer hitches. I want something that's pretty straightforward. We're not using unrealistic trailer. Otherwise, something like this with a 20,000 liter capacity would be great. I don't get the impression that, oh, sorry, 200,000 liters. But this other one at 20,000 liters still seems unrealistic. All right, I don't know. I'm just gonna get this one for 2,900 bucks. We'll get some wide tires. We'll take the fenders off. It's water, so we'll make it blue. We don't buy anything without black rims. Got 3,200 liters. It's going to cost us $3,000 plus $162, which would have been $80 normally. We're gonna have to start driving up to the store. I'm not going to worry too much about having a big capacity water tank right now. Even when we put some cows in, we're going to go a little smaller to begin with. But I also don't want to put the cows in until we have food for them. So we need that wheat harvest really. Or I think, what can I take straw off of? I can take straw off of canola. I don't think I can take it off of oats, can I? Is there oat straw? I don't even know if that's a thing. So I think the first thing we're going to be harvesting will be oats. Now let's dip a toe in the river here and see what happens. Hard to tell how steep that bank is, so let's hope we don't get pulled in because it snowed. Oh, that's pretty good. It's reasonable. You could let your kids play on the shoreline. All right. Throw on the beacon so people know we have a dangerous load of water here. Okay, and the water obviously goes where the water tank is there, so we'll just do 1 tank of water right now. So we can get things rolling. We hope. There we go. The worry when you start leveling the ground after putting something down is that you're gonna mess up the trigger for it and not be able to use it. I think we got lucky. Okay, honestly, if this thing just starts spitting out pallets, we're gonna be rich. We won't have to do anything. All right, we got water, we got manure, we got seeds. I was kind of tempted to just pick all the trees. Should we just pick all of them? We're gonna leave them to storing, I think. Oh, why would we do that? Let's change output mode to spawning. There. Okay, well, I'll be curious to see. Yeah, it looks so cool in here. A great looking mod. I mean, which is sort of what drew me to it anyways. Let's look at where we would want to put some cows right now. Honestly, it's not like I'm putting cows in it tomorrow, but we don't really have much else to do on a day like today. So it literally is time to spend some money. All right, I mean, as much as I want to put the cows inside, I like the idea of, we could tuck the cows in behind the greenhouse. That still leaves more than enough room over there for our country mansion. And then we could still put, so if we had one that sort of there, we could still put another one in and it would not, they wouldn't end up in the water. And then we could still fit greenhouses in the front if we wanted, and the cows behind. The only thing is, well, okay, yeah, I think that's what we got to do, because I mean, alternatively, we could look at something with a building, but for $5,000 and 100 cows, what do you, like? How are you gonna fight? You're not gonna beat that, right? Seems like something I'm always saying. I mean, you're not gonna beat that, right? But yes, okay. So which sides are the triggers on? So I think we'd want it on that side, so that way we can access the triggers without having to really disrupt very much. I don't know if it comes with its own grass too. I'm thinking it doesn't because there's snow down right now. All right, the usual. Let's sort of smooth this out a bit. I can see. I mean, the one good thing about the snow is you can see where all the lumps and bumps are. Oh, until it does that, and then you can't see anything. And then hopefully grass grows in this area, so it will look a little more natural. All right. Eventually, I'd like to put a fence, but I want to wait until it gets nicer outside. I just added. It was actually a mod that dropped today. Yeah, this farm fence pack. There was some. I saw it on DJ Goham's mod review or whatever. There were some good looking fences in there. So, yeah, there you go. Rustic barbed wire. I think it's all barbed wire. Except for that. That's not barbed wire. That's a cool looking fence. So anyways, yeah, that's likely what we're going to do, but I guess we're going to just wait until, I'm going to wait for now until the snow disappears. We could start feeding the cows hay, but then will they produce milk? Because it's my understanding that you'd need TMR in order for them to produce, right? Man, they ain't cheap, are they? Oh. Okay. Hello. Okay, yes, I'll get you some food. So now let's go here. Yeah, so I could feed them hay right now. I guess I don't need straw, do they? I need straw for the mix. Bulls like grass, hay, silage, and TMR. Additionally, they require water. Feed your bulls regularly. The number in brackets refers to the effectiveness of the respective food. This breed is used for dairy farming and produces milk. Cows like grass, hay, and TMR. Additionally, they require water. At this stage, cows can have young and give milk. The number in brackets refer to the effectiveness of the respective food. So will they produce milk with hay only? And if they will, perhaps we can add a few more cows now. So let's do this. Let's get some water in there so they can drink. That is beautiful. The snow is really nice. But it definitely makes it a lot harder to do anything. It's only 8 o'clock. Oh, and you know what? I've been sitting on one time. We'll bump it to... No, we'll bump it to 10 times right now, and then I'll just keep an eye on that for a bit. That means none of the silage has been producing. Nothing's been happening because we've been sitting on one time speed. Get ourselves into the day a little bit here. I didn't even notice that. I was kind of wondering why it was still snowy out. Okay, so my plan is once the snow melts to come in here and likely put in probably 2 more sort of standard greenhouses and then kind of put in maybe a laneway and stuff to the cattle so we can get over here properly rather than just driving across the grass. But I'm not going to do anything until the snow melts. I want to see if I can slide in some kind of a shed for them too. I'm thinking because there's a snow mask maybe that we might be able to put like some kind of protection there for them. Not that they're going to use it or anything. They may, but I did that on Hinterland. I put into the sheep enclosure. I put sort of a rooftop, and so the thought being that if it's raining or whatever, they can get out of the elements. I guess if we had a feed mix, then we could probably make TMR out of just hay and silage. All right, so let's head in here and see how this works. How's the collisions on this? Okay, so that looks good. Perfect. We don't want grass. We do want hay. We'll take 3,400 liters right now, and then we can always add more. I want to make some feed mix. Here we come, cows, with your lunch. I mean, if we see even 1 liter of milk, then we know that the cows will produce on just hay itself. I'm coming. Here you go, homeboy. Keep coming. Oh yeah, you're excited. Oh my god, look at the other ones running over here. Almost want to come up with a name for these two. I guess we just wait now, and if oh look, milk. There's 2 liters of milk already. What the hell? You do not mess around. So I guess what that means is, oh, it's telling me in 10 months they're gonna have babies. How do we know these things already? I guess they'll produce milk, but maybe they'll produce it faster if they have TMR. We're gonna be rich between our $1 million trees and our milk factory over there. It's gonna be killer. Okay, so I want to find out about manure now. Is that where manure? I've never put a manure heap. Is it not supposed to say put it close to something? Like it's just gonna let me put these anywhere? I thought it was supposed to tell me if it was too far away. Or is it trying to tell me that all of that is close enough? Great, I'm not feeling good about that. Yeah, like shouldn't it say place next to a barn or something? That holds 74,000 liters. Oh. And on cue, it melts. Perfect. Oh no, look. Are we going to become obscenely rich? What the hell? Why did it spit? I shouldn't be disappointed that it's already spitting out pallets, but I don't know what that means yet. Okay, this is 4 million liters. Manure heap needs to be placed next to a barn. Maybe that's what it is. If I place the manure heap by itself, so maybe I can't get manure off of this. Yeah, so it's recognizing the milk. It's not recognizing manure because obviously these guys don't make manure. All right, well, you know, what are you going to do, right? So they are already producing milk. So let's do this. Let's drop this trailer for a second. Let's grab one of these trees. All right, we have one precious. I think this is the yew tree. Oh no. I think those prices are per 1,000 liters. But it says 50. Well, how? Yeah, but so this should be $50. If it's 1 liter and it's 50. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, that's right. That's right. Oh man, what the hell? How many? That's it. So it's gone the opposite. That's a huge pain in the ass. I'm gonna have to. I need 1,000 of those trees. Oh my god, look at them. They're spawning like crazy. Okay, this is so this is maybe not as amazing. So let's see, what is this? This is so that's 1 liter. 6 liters of bamboo, 2 liters of agave. We got some time here, right? You guys got anywhere to be? Let's see how much 2 liters of agave is worth. And then we'll come back and try the bamboo. And I think what I might do is just set those to sell for right now. If everybody's cool with that. This is the only place you can sell it. Yeah, $81. Okay, so let's set all of this to sell, and then we'll just let that go. I mean, it seemingly spits stuff out quickly. It's an amazing amount of money per 1,000 liters. Per 1 tree, it's really not fantastic, obviously. All right, let me grab this stuff quickly. We'll get this stuff sold just so it's out of the way. I remember the first time I ever went to Jamaica on the bus, they were playing a song called The Big Bamboo. Ever heard of it? It was pretty hilarious, actually. Had nothing to do with trees. Okay, so $200 for the What was that? Bamboo? Nobody reminded me to turn the. It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. We went from slowly ticking time to lightning fast, which is probably also why these were spawning. Okay, so that'd be, there you go, $80. Okay, so we have that going. We should have a bunch more silage here. There's 46,000 liters. The current price, has it changed? All right, I like the trees. We'll see how much money we make off those trees. Animal dealers up, although it says it's down. We determined that January, February was it, and then March starts to deplete. So we really want to get as much of the silage. We want to get basically, we want to sell the silage down to about 100,000. So I need more to produce. Let's let that run a little bit here. We're gonna just kind of give ourselves a little bit more advanced timing here. We will let that run for a bit, and then we'll go down here and do something with this area here. We have 18,000. We don't have a lot of money to spend right now. We can always add more when we sell the silage, but let's get this area rocking here. All right, let's try to find the least fancy fence. How much are these farm fences? $100 per piece? Oh God, that's not cheap. Yeah, you know what? We'll just let we'll leave the cows open for now. We're going to wait until we have a little bit more money before we put a fence in. So they're going to be open range for now. Hopefully you're good with that. I'm going to grab, I don't know what to do. I'll grab one more like this, and then we'll grab some of the ones that are half the price. This breed is used for dairy farm and produces milk. Cows like grass, hay, TMR. So these guys will produce milk. I don't believe they will give birth, which is fine. So all right, we'll do that. So we spent a little under 10 grand for that. So we've got 10 female cows and 1 bull. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to go run into the trailer. I'm going to go make myself a coffee, and then we're going to reconvene. What is it right now? 3:27. So we'll probably go an hour or two. And then at that point, we will likely have more silage that we can sell. And then we'll use that to do some landscaping, maybe put in another greenhouse or two. And then, and then that'll probably be the day. So let me do that. Okay, that was a good little break. Come back out and it's snowing again. Just flurries so far, thankfully. Let's go see what the silage machine has been up to. I mean, if the idea is we want to make money off of silage, so by no means are like, you know, $500 per 1,000 liters is still a great price for silage. Oh, 58,000. So we should be able to get. We'll sell we'll sell what we can right now. It's got to be like what, 4 loads, I guess. Or cows out there. Don't worry, guys. I'm trying to make some money for you. All 11 cows. Our big cow, a herd of cows. Anyways, got to start off somewhere, right? I think it's the kind of thing that as you get more money, you just keep building. And then maybe what we can do is as those cows reproduce and start to fill up, then we'll put the second. Oh, look at the silage, only 11.8 now for a truckload. We were like 12.5 at one point. The with the cows, as they spawn, we can move them into a separate enclosure, and then we'll slowly spawn our way to 200 cattle. I have a feeling that they're going to eat way more than I think they're going to eat. Thanks for hanging out on this cold February day. Okay, so that leaves 8,000 liters. Obviously not going to, I mean, we could grab 8,000 liters, but, well, it's still money. Might as well grab what we can right now, eh? Yeah, I should still get like 5 grand for 8,000 liters. Rats. Let's get a little bit more food for the cows. We need a little more hay for them. Only a little bit, cows. Don't get too excited. We're going to have to change this road right here to get rid of this sharp corner. All right. That's enough. That's enough. I'm getting stingy. Let's hope this snow doesn't want to stick to the ground. 132 liters of milk. We're going to dump this over here. Let's grab the water trailer. We'll do one more load of water in there for them. Right? Yeah, so we had put 3,200 liters. So they had, I think they drank quite a bit of water. You know what? There's nothing keeping me from just driving across here right now. Yeah, I think they drank a bunch because let's go see how much is in there. Oh, this is a tipping trailer here. All right, before I put water in there, yeah, they drank like almost 900 liters of water already. All right, go easy on the water there, girls. I mean, I know I got to just go over to the creek to get it for you, but kind of a pain in the butt. All right, this might not be super effective, but so it won't let me put anything all the way into the pen, but it will let me sort of overlap, right? So, oh, does this have a base to it? No, okay. Oh, perfect. Yeah, so we can. This one cow's just standing there like, what did I just see? Where did that come from? But anyways, yeah, it's sort of like, you know, creates a bit of a shelter for them. Like, it's the kooky episode, February. I have no idea how much or if anything I'm selling of the stuff. So do we know when the new day starts? Is that when we find out how much we sold the previous day? I mean, obviously we've been selling because it pops stuff out so fast. I don't know. You know what? That's February, folks. You know what? That's almost February, folks. The very, very last thing, while there's no snow coverage on the oats, let's go take a quick look at them. And after that, I think we have, so, I mean, we somewhat failed in liquidating all of our 200,000 liters of silage. That didn't happen. So we're going to be selling silage in the, when the pricing is not as amazing. But whatever, it is what it is. I mean, we did manage to put in some cows and a greenhouse. That's a bonus. And the hay storage, the straw storage, sorry. Yeah, so I think this like turns brown or something and then we can harvest it. Oh crap, which that means we're gonna need a harvester. All right, you know what? I'm gonna stay up late here. You guys go, I'll stay up. I'll sell as much silage as I possibly can before the day changes over. So hopefully it's producing silage. And whatever we roll into the next month with is we're gonna need to we're gonna have to buy a harvester. The only way we have to generate money is by selling silage. So well, we might have a little bit of milk there, but we'll need to get a milk trailer for that. But anyway, so it's something we're gonna have to consider when we roll into next month. I just realized all of a sudden, like, oh man, it's we're gonna need a harvester, and that's not cheap either. So we'll have to figure that out. I hope we don't run into a situation where we need to get a crappy little harvester before we can eventually get a good one. But it is what it is. You know what? In the end, we're having fun. This map's pretty cool. We got a wacky tree production here, which doesn't make any sense to me right now. So life is good. I'm gonna go put this back under the cover there. And I mean, if you like this episode, I don't know what's wrong with you, but give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you when we reconvene in the month of March. All right, thanks so much. See you later.